So in this battle, being a little bit fed up of getting outnumbered all the time, I actually took two Carthaginian armies. One was the basic Carthaginian hoplite army with some cavalry that were not very fit to fight, and a lot of ballistas with cadences. After the battle with Noria, I actually got really into taking two armies against the enemies. I was fighting the Massillians, and I kind of forced the issue, drawing them outside the fort. Although it would have been fun to gun down the fort with my ballast and flung the units onto dense formations. So these guys actually got a lot of Libyan hoplites. They were just battle buddy, my spearmen, and then I also got some mercenary horsemen in case they had a lot of horsemen, but they didn't bring as many as I did. So that brings us into the battle. It's a lucky thing that my reinforcements joined me, and very soon I had two Carthaginian elephant generals. The reinforcements also arrived. They go a little further. As you can see here in the map, I can't see the enemy. That would have been a huge loss for my flaming rounds with my artillery, but yeah, eventually I had to sail out with my cavalry. But then I thought, from this slope, you would see that what was more important right now was to actually get these guys into formation. Because we don't know how far along this stretch they'll be attacking. If they concentrate the fight here, then these guys would have to reinforce here. So I made the line intention longer, but also making sure that the shots were landing right in place. And they could not prepare well with good units. That is really bad for Macedonians. I actually wanted to bring a lot of artillery navy into the city, but plans changed. That army went into Asia Minor via way of Macedon after capturing it with the combined help of Athens. Anyway, this is from my new Carthaginian campaign that I started in the end of July. And yeah, now you can see the formations. So the Libyan infantry, sorry, can I keep saying that? I mean, the Libyan hoplites would actually extend these formations a little more as well, and the rest of them would just battle buddy the Carthaginian hoplites, so to soak up the damage so that the hoplites don't get hit too much. But then eventually, because of public order, I had to wait this settlement for some while. I would eventually have to, so the losses didn't matter that much. But then the mercenary Celtic horses and citizen cavalry were moving ahead. So yeah, I got into position with my cavalry, and these guys were still forming up, not yet in the fray, but definitely poised to strike. Citizen cavalry were getting overwhelmed there. And here, they keep doing that, bringing light cavalry. So I use my elephants, yeah. Massillians had massed up in the center here, so it would have been easy to actually get them into a circular formation and trap Melvin double envelopment, but just kind of wanted to keep shooting at them while I retreated the cavalry, which would have been very easy to chase down. Then I also brought mercenary cavalry, right, that can chase them down just as easily. While the elephants here were dealing with the cavalry that were actually being a pest, these elephants are uh, just trampling the way through. He's also heavy elephant, a second general. Even though he may not have a lot of experience, he's still it's an elephant core, right? And when you load them from the back like this, even if they run amok, they'll be running amok on the enemy lines, not on your lines. So that's the best part of using the elephants like that. Beyond that, I just wanted to wait for these guys to arrive so that I could actually use any double and development tactics that I could. Isolating slingers and then running them down, which is hopefully something I do. This battle happened on 8th August, so that was a few days ago. Yeah, I do end up doing that a few days ago, and it's not one of the best that I've done, but it still counts. Using the terrain, the advantage, the defensive positions, even though I was the one who attacked them, and forcing them out of a fort, obviously, which feels silly because actually fighting them in a fort with artillery would have been really funny. Something that I've done with Boyai and even Noria. If you see the whole series of episodes on my Twitch highlights, yeah, this is the this is why I bring artillery along. Concentrated formations and then just shooting them like fish in barrel. Massed up fish in barrel of Massillians. Never mind. I think we've had enough of that. People are burning. And okay, some rounds will obviously go here and there, but then look at this mass and look at this stacked up formation. Who will want to shoot out there? Civilians were still trying to say they were very tired. Means the movement speed would have been reduced greatly. Which means they'll arrive even slower. I can resolve artillery in this one. Look at that. Look at those kills. 200, 200, 213, 228, 38, 155. And then again we have the issue of slingers trying to hit my Carthaginian hoplites on right arm side. Still, these were masked up in numbers. And eventually I had to bring the cavalry back because they're spearmen or hoplites, I think, because Macedonians are also Hellenic faction, right? Yeah, so these would be hoplite formations. They eventually get here anyway. And I'm not sure, but I think they would be at par with the Carthaginian hoplites. Okay, these guys are Carthaginian hoplites. I don't want to waste time comparing their stats. Just check them out later on. These guys are still here. But then I try to envelop them, I guess. I'll hold on the spacebar so you can see how the envelopment takes place, if it does, because I don't really remember a lot of this battlefield. Like I said, it was a few days ago. And then there will be too many battles. An episode almost every day. It stretches on a few hours at least. So it's very imperative to actually run down these slingers, especially so that they don't join back the battle, and also so that I kill them so that they are not there when I actually hit their capital. Using mercenary Celtic horses was the best thing to do there because after the battle, to save money, you'll always have to get rid of the mercenary soldiers because, well, they're very costly to upkeep, and then it doesn't even matter if these all die here because they're going to get disbanded the next round. And yeah, they just all but retreated. The best troops never entered the fray. But I think the battle continues for a while because I just, well, wanted to run down as many as I could, so I was just gonna fast forward. The point of that being, I wanted to kill as many of them as I could so that they could join back the reinforcements in the cavalry. I mean, sorry, in the capital, making the last fight even more difficult. Sorry.